example within a diagram. I'll explain how to calculate AVG, ATN and everything. So this is the tension force, this is the angle. Okay, this is the angle. So as it is an angle, here we have provided the bolts like this. So this is ISA 100 into 100 into 10. So this is the angle. Okay, this is the angle we have used. So now in block shear failure, so this is going to fail like this. So I'm going to show here how this is going to fail in block shear. So in block shear, this is how this angle is going to divide into two parts. So this is block shear failure. This is one block and this is other block. So that is why as a block it is going to fail. That is why this failure is known as block shear failure, and give some values of pitch and everything. So that I will show how to calculate. So in perpendicular, so this is perpendicular direction. So this is edge distance. So take it as 35 mm, and total width is 100. So take it as 65 mm. And give the pitch also. So this is end distance. Take it as 30. So this is pitch. Okay. So take this as 50 and 50. Is it clear? 30, 50, 50 mm. All are in mm. And dia of bolt, take it as 16 mm. So this is an example, okay, assumption. So now dia of the hole is 16 plus 2, 18 mm. So these are the given informations. So now to calculate the net section in shear and tension, and then cross section, shear and tension, how to calculate I'm going to show. So first, AVG, cross section in shear. So now which is undergoing shear? So along this plane there is a shear, and along this plane there is a tension. Yes or no? So whenever there is a tension failure, the failure is perpendicular to the applied force. So this is tension. This plane is tension, this plane is shear. So shear is always parallel to the force. Now what is this area? Total area. So 30 plus 50 plus 50 into the thickness is 10. Yes or no? That is the area. So now 30 plus 2 into 50 into 10. How much it is? 1300 mm square. Clear? Now what is the net section in shear? So we have to detect the bolt hole. So how many bolt holes are there? So this is complete bolt hole and this is complete bolt hole, and here how much? Half of the bolt hole. Okay, half of the dia of the bolt hole. So from this 130 minus 2.5 into 18 into 10. This is how to calculate. So how much it is? So it is, upon calculating, we are going to get 850 mm square. Next, cross section tension. So what is the area and tension before? So this is the area and tension. Clear or not? So 35 into 10. How much it is? 350 mm square. Now what is the net area and tension? ATN. So from that we have to detect the bolt hole. How much bolt hole is there? Half of the bolt hole is there in the tension plane. So 35 minus, so 18 by 2. So 0.5 into 18 into 10. How much it is? So 9. So 35 minus 9, how much it is? 26. So 260 mm square. So this is how to calculate the areas in gross areas and net areas in shear and tension. So substitute these in the formula. Okay. So out of these three, so that is tensile strength in cross section yielding, and tensile strength in net section rupture, and tensile strength in block shear. So out of these three, whichever is minimum, that is considered as the design tensile strength. Okay. So take it on. Okay. So now this is design tensile strength. So if you observe in previous sessions we have discussed the design tensile strength. So actually design tensile strength of a member is based on three criteria. What are those three criteria? So it is based on three criteria. What are those? Cross section yielding, net section rupture, and block shear. Agree or not? So in all these three cases, how to calculate the strength, that is design tensile strength in cross section yielding, and then design tensile strength in net section rupture, and then design tensile strength in block shear. So in all these three cases, we have seen how to calculate the strength. Okay, design strength. We have seen the formulas in detail also. Of course, we have discussed about those formulas also. What are the terms in those formulas and how to use those terms in those formulas. Agree or not? So now out of these three, whichever is minimum, that is taken as a design tensile strength of a member. So now design tensile strength of a member TD is equal to minimum of TDG. What is meant by TDG? Design tensile strength based on cross section yielding, comma TDN. So what is TDN? TDN design tensile strength based on net section rupture, and TDB. What is TDB? Design tensile strength based on block shear. So in this block shear again there exist two sub cases. Okay, that is shear yield and tension rupture, and then tension yield and shear rupture. So based on those two we have to calculate the block shear. Okay, design tensile strength in block shear. Out of those two, whichever is minimum, that is taken as a block shear. Okay, design tensile strength in block shear. So out of these three, whichever is minimum, that is taken as a design tensile strength. So this is the design tensile strength of a tension member. So this is the procedure. Okay, we have discussed in detail. Clear? Now let us discuss the procedure. So for example, you are supposed to design a tension member. Okay, you are supposed to design a tension member. Then what is the procedure you should adopt, or what is the procedure you should follow? That we are going to discuss. So before discussing it, so before going into the discussion of the procedure of a tension member, procedure for the design of a tension member, or procedure of the tension member, design of the tension member, just I want to repeat, or I want to revise the things what we have discussed in the beginning, our introduction of these design of steel structures. So what is introduction? So what we have discussed in the introduction regarding the design procedure for any member, be it a tension member or compression member or beam, whatever it may be the member, okay, whatever may be the design, what is the design procedure and what are the codes we are going to follow? Okay, tell me what are the codes we are going to follow and what is the design procedure for anything. Once think. So once think and try to tell or try to remember. So what is the design procedure? So first of all, tell me the codes what we are going to use in these design of steel structures. So how many code books are there? How many? So there exist 3 code books. Yes or no? So what are those? IS 875, 1987 and then IS 800. So in this discussion we are going to discuss only IS 800 2007. But there exists IS 800 1984 also. But no need of it. IS 800 2007. The reason we are going to discuss only limit state method here. Next, IS handbook number 1. So these are the 3 code books we are going to use in the design of steel structures. What are those? IS 875, that is for loads, and IS 800, that is for structural steel, and IS handbook number 1, so that is for structural steel members. Agree? So based on these three, we are going to design our steel structures. So how to use this? Of course we have discussed it, but once try to remember it or try to recollect the things what we have discussed. Okay, try to recollect it. So the first procedure is we are going to calculate the loads coming onto our member. The structure, obviously we are going to calculate load coming onto our structure, and then in that structure there exist different number of elements or structural elements or members. So we are going to calculate individually the load coming onto the member. So first we are going to design the design loads. Okay, first we are going to decide the design loads. After designing the design loads, we are going to assume or we are going to decide or determine the permissible stresses based on IS 800 2007. So after that, that load by the stress gives us area required. Agree or not? Area required. After getting this required area, by going through, we are going to select a trial section by using IS handbook number 1 or steel table. So obviously the member which we are going to provide as that particular element in that structure should have the area greater than area required. That is a design. Agree or not? The same design procedure also we are going to follow. So that is only the design procedure. So let us see the design procedure. So I am going to rub this. So design procedure.